I still don't know my right from my left.
No, you don't.
I mix that up every single day of my life.
I got to tell you, saying that is not helping you with the case of not taking some leapfrog courses. Because
if you will buy me a leapfrog, I will practice my math skills.
Children who are 5 years old know the right from the left.
I don't.
It never ceases to throw me off when we're driving somewhere and I'm behind the wheel and I'm like, okay, what's the next turn? And you say, oh, take a right. And then I get over in the right lane and you're like, where are you going? Like, what the hell are you talking about? And you were like, you need to go this way. And you point to your left. And I'm like, what do you mean? You said right.
I don't know. It's just never something I picked up. Okay.
I'm going to print out the paper that has a right hand and left hand.
No, that should be my first tattoo. Is put an R on my right hand and then L on my left hand.
To be honest.
And then I'm like, sick. I won't forget because then it's just on my hand forever.
Yeah. God, you're so quirky.
Thanks. I'm happy you think my inadequacies and intelligence are charming.
They are.
Thank you.
That's what makes you you.
Thanks, dear.
We are back to welcome you back to a beautiful episode of the Sho-Dependent podcast. What is that? What could that mean? The Sho-Dependent podcast is where myself and my other half talk about the things that we love, how they shaped us into the people that we are today, and whether or not we still have a strong relationship with that thing. My name is Eddie. I'm the, shall we say, lovable co-protagonist of this podcast. My other half.
Hello.
What is your name?
Kayla. Hi, guys. How are we this week? Hopefully okay. Okay.
Doing pretty good. Just out here making it.
You know, it's a lie when your voice jumps 2 octaves.
Hey.
Oh, gosh.
I'm living a dream.
I didn't know I was dating Mickey Mouse. Here he is in the flesh, people.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Is that good?
That was as good as it needed to be.
Okay. I
could tell it was Mickey, so there you go.
Gorgeous. How are you doing today? Okay.
That's how I'm doing.
Can you imagine sending that text or like sending that email?
Yeah.
Send.
Yeah. How about you?
Got the antacid in me.
Oh, good.
Got my glasses on for this episode because I actually did a little bit of research here. You know, really just took a deep dive into the wiki, the best website ever for research.
Yay.
And found out some names of episodes. I have, dare I say, some fun facts about this series.
Fun facts.
But with that said, is there anything else we want to say before we get into this?
I am completely unprepared. So just know everything I say, you know, take it with a grain of salt.
I guess that is a good quick preface, is that with this TV series, hey, guess what? Once again, the very funny thing that I love people do, I'm just going to acknowledge it here. If you're listening to this podcast episode, you probably already can read and know what we're talking about. We're talking about...
I hope our listeners are literate. Because if you cannot read, you're probably too young to be listening to our podcast.
We're talking about Him Yim Yes, How I Met Your Mother.
Him Yim.
A series that has 9 seasons, 208 episodes. Hold on, let me try it again. Boy, if you don't shut your damn...
Keep that in.
Why? How?
How
does it react?
Series the worst.
Anywho. Hey, don't acknowledge it. 9 seasons, 208 episodes. I have seen it all the way through 2-3 times. Kayla has seen the first season. We recently watched that.
Yeah.
And maybe I would say I'd estimate another season's worth out of all the other episodes in random.
Yeah,
assortment.
that sounds accurate. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
So if anyone ever, does that fun listener thing where they judge us while they're listening, just know that we know. And if Kayla ever says something and you're thinking like she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I don't know. I'm just here to have some fun, as much fun as I can, because I am ignorant.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
First section, first segment, whatever we want to call it. Part number 1, chapter 1, season 1, episode 1, the meet cute.
It's a meet cute, baby. It's how we met this thing. I'm an audience member and I'm dumb because I laugh at Robin being a bully.
Oh,
anyway,
my goodness.
Sorry.
Hey, where did you meet? How did you meet him?
I met him in a back alley.
Oh.
No, I was, it's kind of like most sitcoms with me in general. I don't watch them. They are just on and I consume them when they are in front of me.
Syndication.
There it is. That's the word of the day, people. Syndication. Yeah, so I really didn't watch the show at all when it was on the air. I really only saw reruns.
Yeah.
Because, I was staying homesick from school or I got home from after school and I was like, I'm tired of watching Judge Judy and I don't want to watch Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, look, How I Met Your Mother's on. Huh? I really do not have much experience with the show at all. Like Eddie said, I've never seen this all the way through. I haven't even seen the finale. I don't know how this ends. I have gathered through, the context of what is our universe, which is all media. Yeah. I know what happens. It's been expressed to me. I get it, but I haven't watched it. So, yeah. And, similar to a lot of other forms of media, I'm kind of happy I didn't commit all this time.
Hey, hey.
So there you go.
Part of me cannot disagree with you on that.
Yes.
For my part, hey, what's going on? Eddie here, in case you couldn't recognize the voice change. 2005. We meet yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, and I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe at some point in the future, I could write a book on just how pivotal 2005 was to my life. Mm-hmm. The life of a young Eddie was apparently it all started happening in 2005 because if anything else, this podcast has made me realize this fact that so many things came out in 2005 that have affected me.
Oh, yeah.
Up until now when I'm 31. So that's I was about 14, 15 years old.
I would argue we could do a whole podcast based off the year 2005.
Probably.
Because a lot of our content has come from that year.
Yeah, I kind of think about it now. It's kind of my halfway point. That's my midlife crisis, was this year that helped me out and introduced me to so many things that would make my life so much better. As I was 14, 15 years old, definitely was not the market demographic of the show. Nonetheless, I would eventually discover Virgin. I would eventually discover How I Met Your Mother through the magic of, now say it with me, kids, syndication. And fell hard for it. Almost as hard as Ted did for Robin. Oh!
Ayo. I got that one.
Laugh track. Hit me with a true fan.
True fan.
Through watching random episodes on TV, much as Kayla said, I saw just how charming this show was. And for a young romantic like myself who couldn't really see the flaws in the characters in the series yet, I did eventually figure it out. It was awesome to see a show about a man just holding out for the one. I think the show landed on Netflix. I believe that's where I first saw it properly all the way through from episode 1 up until season 7. And then after that, I was actually able to watch seasons 8 and 9 live week to week, like your grandpappy used to watch his TV shows.
Back in my day, the TV went off at 12 o'clock at night, and it played the national anthem, and I fell asleep to the static.
Oh my God.
That used to happen.
You're scaring us.
Oh, I know, right? Before the 24-hour news cycle.
And may I just say, I was definitely in the group of fans that was very disappointed. I want to say the majority of fans were. I have yet to meet someone who has said, yeah, that season ending or that series ending was a banger.
If we were to insert a sound, I feel like it would go, wah, wah.
But more on that later.
Oh, I see what you did. You did the thing that Ted says.
True fan.
True fan.
Announcement time.
The next Dunkaroo in this little tray of goo is
23 episodes in, always evolving, always adapting. We sort of sat down and talked about it and said, hey, this whole getting to know each other / going steady bit that we have kind of doesn't really make sense, because getting to know each other, where we do a recap, seems unnecessary and redundant when we talk about the thing we're talking about for the rest of the episode and say essentially what happens in it. And going steady doesn't really seem like a good name for talking about the things that we like about it. It's almost as if we're getting to know the thing by talking about the thing. So we are going to rip the soul out of going steady, discard the carcass into the ether, rip the soul out of getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
However, we're going to discard the soul. We're going to put the soul from going steady into the carcass of getting to know each other.
Sure.
Thus making our episode a little bit slimmer and making this segment make a little more sense. Welcome to the new Getting to Know Each Other. We're not going to recap the series for you. If you want to, if you're interested, go watch it.
Go read a synopsis on Wiki.
Or do that. But now...
Getting to know each other. Meow.
It would be impossible to discuss everything. And we're going to miss some stuff. Again, true fans are going to be out there like, why didn't they talk about this?
I haven't seen it, guys, so don't be mad at me.
But we should talk about the characters in couple form because they're essentially that way the whole series. Let's start with the worst couple in the entire series. Ted Evelyn Mosby and Robin Scherbatsky.
Okay, is his middle name actually I almost said elephant.
Ted Elephant Mosby.
Evelyn? Is it really actually that, or is that a joke?
I believe it's a joke. But yeah. I can't say for certain right now, true fan. Sometimes we forget things.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, well, while you look that up, I guess I'll start us off by saying...
Please do.
The voiceover is amazing. Bob Saget, rest in peace. Throw up the prayer hands. Bob Saget does a fantastic job as future Ted. He's the one who monologues and does voiceover, and every time he talks, it feels as though we're getting an actual lesson from our fathers. It's fantastic. Does an amazing job, and it gives an air of whimsy, and you sort of trust him because he... just in his voice lets you know, hey, it's going to be all right and it's going to work out for Ted.
I have an answer.
Give us an answer.
According to IMDb, Barney teases Ted by calling him Ted Vivian Mosby. Later in that episode, it is revealed that Ted's actual middle name is Evelyn. So you are right. True fan. I'm tossing those on you like brownie points. So
right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. You deserve it. I do not.
I didn't put in
nothing.
the time to be let down, to not be called a true fan.
There you go.
Okay, so now that I've sang the praises of Bob Saget, who does an amazing Ted Mosby, let's talk about, I believe it's Josh Radnor, the actual guy who plays Ted Mosby, young Ted. Kayla, can you tell me just how you feel about Ted?
I hate him so much. I couldn't even let you finish it. He's a piece of garbage.
What does he do wrong?
He does everything wrong. He doesn't do anything right.
Nothing. Now you're being outlandish. Hit me with it, though.
He is an egomaniac.
Boom.
Has no forethought.
Sure.
He's impulsive.
Absolutely.
He's stuck up. He
Love
thinks
it.
he's better than everybody else.
True fact.
He's very judgy.
For sure.
Is very immature and childlike I would say childlike to a fault.
Whoa.
Which is kind of inexcusable considering at the beginning of season 1, he's 27 years old.
Yeah, he is. Huh? Isn't that weird?
That's an adult. Like that's currently as of time of the recording of this, I am 26. So a dude 1 year older than me acting this way? No.
Okay.
No. Whatever a manic pixie dream boy is, I feel like that's kind of the archetype he's trying to fit into.
Yeah,
but he's not even quirky. He's boring.
Oh, you're a little quirky.
Also, okay, I'll give him the
He's an
benefit that,
architect.
yeah, I know.
Architecture's quirky.
I don't know. It
You
seems
don't
kind of
think so?
boring.
So
It's
look
like
at
I
this
design
building I
buildings.
drew.
Congratulations, you drew a rectangle that people can go inside of. Yeah, no, I mean that's impressive. Like he's got a good career, but let's remember it was 2005.
Oh, okay. Nice try, Ted.
Also, he could afford to live in an apartment with one other person.
It was 2005.
It was 2005. God, so much of this show is just 2005.
Oh, here's another thing that I guess I can
Yeah,
just
go
throw
ahead.
in right now
Yeah,
is
throw
that
it in.
this show takes place in real time because the season 1 came out in 2005 and it's based in 2005, and the subsequent seasons are like in the year that they happen,
Nice.
which is very strange. I would be remiss if we didn't say there is definitely a point where they're like, hey, in 2020 this happened, and nowadays we're like, ha 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 ha, that's funny because they didn't know.
They
But
had
we
no
know,
idea.
and
They
it
had
sucks.
no idea. Yeah. Well, and it's even funnier considering the How I Met Your Father actually blatantly ignores that the pandemic ever happened. They just erased that from history.
The Him Yim cinematic universe, that never happened.
Anyway, Ted Evelyn Mosby, garbage.
Tem, I would agree. Ted is not that good of a guy for sure. You know, a young Eddie definitely saw him like, damn, dog. Could see myself in Ted. I'm trying to find the one.
A young loser.
Absolutely. Virgin.
Mm-hmm.
Ted, I think his only real, I don't know, good traits. He has some good traits. He's a great.
I'm going to leave it to you.
I hesitate to even say a great friend because I think he's a bad friend at times. It's kind of tough with Ted. He is funny. Hey, he's funny. He's got a good sense of wit and humor. And you know what? I dare say he's a good father.
We have no way of proving how good of a dad he is.
Oh, he's a good father. Look at those kids. They came up great. I'd say one of the traits that Ted has that's most toxic, I suppose, when I think about it and break it down, is that he is the quote unquote good guy who believes he's a good guy, and those guys are never a good guy.
No, if you actively say I'm a good person, you're probably not a good person at all.
Because yeah, Ted, essentially his whole driving force is that it's noble of him to hold out for the one, so much so that, and we definitely see a lot of it in season 1, that he like screws over people and romantic interests in the interests of himself. So definitely really, really selfish. And he sort of holds other people, especially his love interests, to such a high standard that is just totally unfair.
And I have a question.
I have an answer.
And this is, I guess, a question for men in general. What gives you the audacity to believe that you deserve perfect? Because nobody deserves perfect.
The fans could just picture me just like aghast, caught off guard.
No, sorry. I always always strike at the opportunity to hit a man where it hurts.
Oh, no. That
but
totally
you know what I'm
sense.
saying.
Hey, what gives us the right?
What gives you the right? And it goes for women too. Nobody deserves perfect. Like the egocentric mind you have to have in order to believe that you deserve every meticulous box that you like painstakingly create for yourself deserves to be ticked.
Tick it.
No, that's bullshit.
In general, though, Ted, unfortunately, and I do love the character. He's very funny. He's a fun protagonist in so much as he provides a lot of, good jokes, good memories. He's a driving force behind a lot of stuff. But again, as a true fan, I gotta say, Ted, I really don't think is a good person. Mm-hmm. And his friends, even Barney, I think, are much better people, genuinely, than he is. Mm-hmm. With the exception of
Robin. Because God, did you think you could get a character you could like less? Well, here she is.
Here she is. Honestly, 100%. Mm-hmm. I will reiterate the statement. I've seen this series 2-3 times all the way. I really dislike Robin. I just see no positive qualities to her for Ted. Mm-hmm. And when I think about positive qualities that she has, I can find very little. Yeah. Because Ted, obviously he's attracted to her. And if we want to go based on looks, and if I want to be judgy and be that guy that's like, guy who doesn't look his 100%, being like, oh, well, she's not even hot, as I munch on goldfish
Oh yeah.
handful after handful at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Robin, I don't find very attractive. Lily is so much more attractive. And
Damn.
many
Lily.
of Ted's other love interests are so much more attractive than Robin. So that out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Now that we got the shallow end.
Her person, let's dive in.
Yeah.
Personality is absolute garbage.
You know what? I could honestly understand the attraction if she was more of like a ball busting personality, where she was like purposely negging people. Like that was like a more aggressive temperament, but she's boring. She's like a tepid glass of water that I'm supposed to be excited about.
Yeah.
She's just mean.
Actually mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just actually mean.
It's not even in a fun way.
No.
When people aren't laughing along, that's an indicator. Hey, you're kind of just a bitch. So like,
damn.
Just be nice.
Well, can you tell me what else about Robin you don't like as a person who's seen not as much of her as I have?
Well, she's a dog person, so that's a strike for me. Not just like a dog person. Like she doesn't have a dog. She has 5 freaking dogs. That's ludicrous. Also, she's Canadian, which you would hope would be a plus, but they just make fun of Canada the whole time. So it's really not that funny.
That is a good bit.
Yeah.
She loves guns and all that stuff.
The worst characteristic that she has, I don't know. Simultaneously, she is very similar to Ted because they are both so stubborn and stuck on their ways. They refuse to compromise. So it's like, ooh, let's put these 2 incompatible things together. It's like when you take magnets and you push like the same polarity together and they won't touch. There's a reason they're not touching because there's no damn attraction. So stop forcing it.
Exactly.
The things that they're adamant about are so opposite. It's not even fun.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
Robin never wants to get married.
Never.
She doesn't want kids. And then Ted's like, oh, all I want to do is get married. And I definitely want kids. It's like, well, those are really, really baseline things that you have to agree upon in order to have a successful relationship with somebody.
Absolutely.
And then they're like, hey, don't you want this to work out? And I'm just sitting there like, I really don't want this to work out. Please find someone else and move on.
In fact, in the first episode, you tell us that it doesn't work out. So it's like, why would I care? I don't want this to happen anyways. Can we just do something else? Because the main crux, Robin and Ted just don't work. And the series tells us this for 9 seasons. So why would I care or want them to end up together? I don't. And I think the series would have been better had Robin stayed in season 1.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Speaking of people, who are also in this show,
Marshmallow,
the characters,
Lily
Pad. Aw.
The best couple and characters on the show. They're not perfect, but they're the best.
Yes. They're actually like, I don't know, some people get like sick with the cutesy stuff and like people that are in love. But I was like, hey, I see Eddie and me in this, like, because they're stupid and that we're stupid. They're cute and we're cute and they've been together for a long time and so have we.
They're codependent.
They're extremely codependent. Hey. But I just really like these characters. Granted, I don't really know the whole trajectory of their relationship because when I left off, I was like, because in my mind, I was like, oh, they're going to end up together.
Yeah, and they do.
But then they broke up, but then they got back together and then they get married and then yay.
Yeah. I mean, their relationship works out very well. Lily, Marshall, what do you like about them other than the things you already said?
I think they're also like very compatible. I think the actors that portray them have really like honest and genuine chemistry. They seem to have like a good time with each other. Oh yeah. Which makes them really fun to watch because the whole time they're on set, it seems like they're having fun. They seem to be really fleshed out characters too. Yeah, even from what I've seen, which is very little, it seems like both of them have really like rich backstories and, they have deep desires, but they also have like the main desire of being true and supporting one another. So yeah, I really like them. They're very enjoyable.
Marshall, super good guy, legitimately good guy. Does anything.
He also believes in cryptids. Yeah.
Even better, he's a true believer. Many times in this series does this man talk about cryptids, talk about like, yeah, okay, sure, they're fake. Like you would know that. He has like books on cryptids and believes in Nessie and Bigfoot. What is it? They made a joke early on.
They said Trick question. Marshall's never been to Seattle because he doesn't want to go to the Pacific Northwest because he's afraid of Bigfoot. He's like, I'm not afraid. I respect him.
And you got to show that respect.
Absolutely.
I love it. Marshall he feels like a guy that you would love to hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
He has such fun, like you said, such fun character traits. We love cryptids. I'm totally into it.
Well, and that's the super fun thing about Marshall is because like he he fluctuates between the binary. He's a very hyper logical person.
Yeah.
He's in the law and like is absorbed in that, but he can on the back end, he's like, oh yeah, I hunted an alien last week. Like he's so fun. We love people with nuance and a wide variety of interests.
Absolutely. And Lily's hot. She is.
Okay, that's the one note from Eddie. She's hot.
From the second I saw her as a young Eddie, I was like, my God, who is this?
Yeah, she's cute.
She's
one
cute.
time at band camp. That's
she's fantastic.
Her, right?
That was also her. Yeah.
Yeah. Never seen that movie.
Other than season 1, where she does just the tragedy of leaving our boy Marshall to go pursue her art career. It's just very sad.
Yeah.
It's not great. You hold it against her. And
I don't.
They give her some, wow. They give her some bad
traits. Because I know it
traits.
works out, so I'm fine.
Yeah, sure. I still hold it against her. How dare she?
Yeah, it's a little rude.
They give her some annoying traits later. She steals, they call it like Aldrin justice, when she's just essentially treats adults as if they're kindergartners, which is pretty annoying because she's very stubborn. God, what is it? She also, at some point, is revealed to be like manipulating Ted's relationships behind the scenes and kind of like sabotaging them on purpose if she doesn't feel that it's going to work out, which is pretty shitty to do.
Yeah, that seems really toxic. Maybe I don't like Lily Pad as much as I thought.
But other than that, Lily, very fun. Marshall, very fun. Let's get to the last character. Barney, the comic relief. The womanizer with a heart of gold.
It's more of like gold plated.
Hey, you don't know. You don't know.
I know he's got daddy issues and he cries about a basketball hoop. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, they did a really good job of making him so much more likable. He's always likable.
I don't know. He's pretty problematic.
Oh, well, nowadays, yeah. A lot of this
was in 2005.
Does not age well. He says a few jokes, some things that are not great.
No, there's quite a lot of LGBT slander.
Oh yeah.
As well as
not just from Barney though.
And no, honestly, just as the show as a whole, I would say it's pretty not anti, but very much like anti. You gay, saying it like it is a bad thing. Yeah,
for sure. He's ridiculous. He says some wild shit. He does some wild shit, but he shows many times that he loves his friends. I'll give an example. It's revealed later on, and Barney, because he's legitimately a good guy. When Lily left to San Francisco on this art thing, Barney flies out, finds her, and says, hey, you need to fix this. You need to go back. Marshall's dying without you. Just know that he's hurting, and you two need to be together because essentially you're the reason that love exists and you belong together. And he says, also, don't tell anyone that I did this because I don't want them to know, and I'll deny it till the end.
Aww.
But that's just such a genuinely good person thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because he loves his friends, and he many times shows I'm just remembering things now. He's the one who marries Marshall and Lily. And he gives like a nice little speech, and near the end he's like, all right, let's finish up. Because he's like tearing up and all that.
Aww.
Barney, good guy. And if we talk about relationships, Barney and Robin make so much more sense. Just both of these people who never want to get married, who are very individualistic, who only care about themselves, coming together and finding love with each other is a pretty good storyline, I think. Mm-hmm. And it makes much more sense.
Well, and it also, like, and granted, I haven't seen the show, so leave me the fuck alone. But it's like, just from a temperament, it would make more sense. Because it's it's like a roommate that I could have sex with if I wanted. Yes. I don't know. Because it seems like potentially they could be in a very open relationship together if they wanted.
Maybe. If they wanted.
Granted,
Robin would not.
I'm looking at this from a 2022 perspective.
Hey,
so
the reboot.
The reboot. Who knows? There could be a polyamorous thing down the line. Who's to say? But I think that it is interesting that we do get that storyline eventually. Because I feel like Barney, although he doesn't show it, he has such a deep capacity for love
Oh, he
if he
definitely does.
allows himself to get there.
Yeah.
Because he seems to have
When he's
wall
genuine,
after wall after wall. It's like Attack on Titan around his heart. And it's just, so it seems like once it's there forever. So
when he's genuine, he's the most genuine character. Obviously, daddy issues. A man with daddy issues is trouble, ladies.
it's the
Let me tell you that much.
scariest thing ever.
Yes.
They're the ones that'll kill you in your sleep.
And of course, I have to mention that he essentially gaslights Robin to show that he loves her and proposes to her, which is a very fun storyline. Absolutely ridiculous in real life and terrible sign. Run away from that man.
Oh,
it's
so scary. Scary.
Let's move on from these main characters to better women for Ted and Barney. Because, unfortunately, I have to say, both of these men end up with Robin in some capacity.
Disgusting. Ew, why are you sharing women? Yuck. Don't do that.
It sucks.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird? That's
weird.
That's
like,
weird,
don't
right?
share a person.
Well, just...
Not that they're actively sharing them at the same time, but it's like,
Sure.
You've seen her.
It's just weird.
I've seen her.
And multiple of their partners are like, you still hang out with your ex-girlfriend who also is the ex-girlfriend of one of your best friends? This is weird. And I'd have to say, for the majority of people, that would definitely be weird.
Yeah.
First of all, Barney had 2 great women. One of them was called Quinn.
A stripper?
She was a stripper. They just mixed so well. She was strong and quirky, and she was just, a sex worker.
What season was that in?
Sex worker through and through. Like 8.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I just thought you may have known.
It was like season 5 or 6, something like that. Both of them, I believe. So good. Literally so good. She's so cute, but she's here on Sho-Dependent. We support sex work.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
I did a thumbs up. You couldn't see it, but thumbs up. 2 thumbs
absolutely.
Way up for sex workers.
Big absolutely. One at the camera.
Woo.
So
now I'm uncomfortable because I feel like I overdid the thumb thing. Anyway, moving on.
And initially you would think this would be fine for Barney, and it is, until it's not. And Barney is not okay with her being a stripper. He does the stupid man thing of like, but so many dudes are looking at her and it makes me feel uncomfortable and makes me jealous.
Meanwhile, that's what he does to every woman ever.
Hey, isn't that something, huh?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. She's on the other foot, Barney.
Once again, Kayla's question, men.
What gives you the audacity?
Their relationship ends, unfortunately. God, she's so cute. They were so good together.
Does she die or something? What happens?
It unfortunately ends because they simply don't trust each other.
Oh, well.
They try one-upping each other with prenups and stuff like that, and they eventually settle on, whoa, we actually don't trust each other. We shouldn't be married.
Aww.
Barney's other great pick is Nora. I believe season 7 and 8. She's a news anchor who works with Robin.
Hey.
What?
I was just going to say that's funny because Robin's a news anchor, but that makes sense that they'd be co-workers.
Oh my God, she's so good. She's sweet, and she makes Barney a better man because she sort of forces Barney to confront his actions and earn her trust and earn her love and show that he can be a genuinely good person. And it ends because Barney fucking cheats on her with Robin. But unlike Robin, which is something that I hate and it rips your heart out because, again, it shows just how genuine Barney is. In the episode, Barney's dating Nora. Robin is dating the Indian guy from Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. That's the only way I can sort of say who he is. Both of them cheat on their partners with each other, right? Barney and Robin. And then they say, okay, we clearly want to be together. So tonight, we'll go tell our partners what we did. We'll be honest. It's going to suck, but we'll be honest, and then we can be together. And they agree to meet at McLaren's and start the relationship. And Barney goes to Nora and tells her. He tells her what he did. He says he's sorry. He apologizes a million times over. Obviously, they break up. But he says, okay, it's fine because I'll get to be with Robin. And then he walks in and you see Robin still with her boyfriend. She did not tell him. And then Barney just looks so crushed and destroyed inside that I remember watching it for the first time and I was like, Oh fuck. he he's so sad. And also, fuck you, Robin.
Hey, look, Robin's still not a good person.
Oh wow, what a shock.
She has the moral compass of dirt.
It's just again, if Robin wasn't there, these characters would have matured so much more and done so much better if Robin just went back to Canada or did anything else
Mhm.
than
How
continue to
does
meddle in their lives.
how does Barney end up becoming even quasi interested in marriage?
Because he loves Robin.
Ugh.
That's the,
How?
I don't know. How?
How does anybody love Robin?
I don't know.
Let's talk about Ted now
Oh my
and
god.
his
Ted.
potential matches that would have been infinitely better.
Oh, so much more. So much better. Let me just start it off. Sorry. I have to interject by saying, because I know fans out there are going to be like, you should have been with Stella. I say, fuck that. Stella was ass. I'm happy she left Ted at the altar. She was boring. She was never right for him. And again, let me be shallow. She was the least attractive out of all his. The least attractive out of all his.
This is the episode
partners.
where Eddie gets to have all the audacity, guys.
Men.
Him, yeah.
Eddie, who gives you the right to judge
I
these
do.
beautiful women?
Today I do.
Oh,
Today
there you
I give
go.
him the right.
You don't know who Zoe is either, do you?
Not a clue.
Well, you would have loved this storyline because it's an enemies to lovers storyline.
My favorite.
Yeah, as you know, Ted, he's an architect, but he also goes to work with Barney for a little bit, and they have to destroy this old building that Ted loves because they're going to put in a new building for their new business, or for Barney's business, and Ted gets to design it. So he's going to come up big, being able to add to the
But he has to give
skyline
up
of New
something
York.
moral.
But he has
You
to
know.
give up a piece of history, as he calls it. And Zoe is this activist who battles to save it. They fall in love, but Ted chooses himself. And I mean, he finds out that she has been manipulating him. So it's not like Ted is a piece of shit in this, because she like is blackmailing him essentially.
Ooh, Zoe.
But
conniving.
Ted says nah, and they blow up the building, and she leaves him because of it.
As I think she probably should.
All right, I've talked enough. The true fan has talked enough.
Yeah.
Kayla, you know exactly who we're talking about next.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
I know. I would say, I don't know, 75% about her. Because he said she comes back.
Yeah.
Her name's Victoria. And she's so cool. And she's free-spirited in a non-annoying way. And she's
beautiful.
very, very pretty.
Mm.
I kept telling Eddie, I was like, she looks like a soccer player. I don't know what it is. She's just kind of like got that Blake Lively energy. You know, she just kind of looks like an athlete to me, but not in like a
athlete,
not in an intimidating way. She just like kind of has that energy about her. I'm like, ooh, she's fun. Victoria's really cute. What a fun meet cute.
Oh,
like
so
the
good.
way that they meet is so charming and romantic. It's like everything Ted's ever really wanted.
Right.
And then he just
it's
drops
right there.
it.
Oh.
And not only does he drop it, he drops it in the most disrespectful,
oh my god,
immoral way.
Wild.
I
episode.
was fuming for like an hour after
and
that
even
episode.
Worse, he does it for Robin.
Yeah,
I
honestly.
hate it so much.
It's so stupid. Because like she's like this, you know, the stereotypical trope in media where it's like, oh, you're feeling guilty about something. Now you're going to see that person in front of you. Because Victoria goes away to Germany for a pastry scholarship thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
She's an amazing baker.
She's a baker. And then they decide to do long distance. And guess who fumbles the fucking ball? It's Ted.
Ted
have
Schmosby.
sex with Robin while he's still in a relationship with Victoria.
Yeah. Grimy. I remember watching it with you.
He could have just called her. He could have just gone to bed because, as they say in the show, nothing good happens after 2 a.m., which is usually true.
Yeah, very grimy.
She's so cute. She wanted a family. She's a cat person. Ooh, plus for me.
Queen.
Yeah, she seemed to want a family, right? And then she also is a career woman. She's got a really awesome, like, creative career. Oh. And she's creative in a different way than Ted, which is fun. But, oh, God. And she's so pretty and
Yeah.
charming. And she got along with everybody, with the exception of guess who? Robin, the worst person ever.
Who
I
was
hate
mean
her
to
so
her
much.
for no reason.
No reason.
So
Meanwhile,
dumb.
Victoria is the one that comforted Robin in the bathroom, and she was crying.
Because she's a genuinely good person, and Robin is genuinely mean.
She was helping a stranger.
Yeah,
and
it's dumb. The cheating episode is outlandish.
So mad.
And Ted, again, selfish, just puts all the blame on her for not calling. But like Kayla said, he could have easily just called her and been like, hey, yo, what up? He doesn't. He's just waiting and dreading being broken up with. How about you be proactive and call and see what's going on? Because, hey, maybe she wasn't even going to break up with you.
Yeah.
He's just projecting. And then Robin calls because Robin is a piece of shit and selfish and hates
feeling
Victoria.
Lonely with her 5 dogs.
Yeah, good. Fantastic. It's a good thing she's not a furry. Otherwise, it would have been a disaster in that apartment.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
She calls Ted over at 2 a.m. Ted is a dunce and goes, even though Barney and Marshall both tell him not a good idea. Lily says it's not a good idea, but she, for some reason, tells him that Robin likes him. It's like, that is a terrible choice.
Why would you do that?
Marshall and Barney say as much, and you're as a fan thinking like, why would she say that to him? He's obviously going to go now.
Yeah. Bad.
The whole way, like you said, it's done so well. Victoria shows up like, wow, you're really doing this, huh? Don't you think that I would like to know? I'm in Germany. You're not telling me this. Wow, you're really going to do this? You're going to keep going? You're in her house. You're in her bedroom. Or you're in her bathroom. What's going on? I mean, the saddest part is when he's already kissing Robin. And he says, I have to go to the bathroom because he says, okay, I've already kissed another woman. I'm about to have sex with her because he wants to. Let me now call my girlfriend and break up with her so I can be okay to bang this woman. And when he goes in the bathroom and sees Victoria in vision dream form, he says, yeah, I want to have sex with her and I deserve to, essentially. Mm-hmm. And says, you know, I'll just call you and break up with you. And Dream Victoria's like, how long do you think that conversation is going to be, man? You think you're just going to call her and be like, hey, we're broken up and dip? The main point of her conversation is, this is not the way to break up with someone. This is not the way you treat someone you care about.
Well, and this is a repeat offense. Ted has done this to women before.
Yeah.
He's got a track record of doing things over the phone that should be done in person. Granted, it's harder in their
I forgot.
Because she's in Germany. But, like, God, he really has zero respect for the people he claims to love.
Right. And then the
friend
kicker,
or otherwise.
The kicker for you was when Robin, right before Robin asked him, hey, did Victoria break up with you? And he says yes.
Yeah, he blatantly lies.
Well, he gets what's coming to him when he leaves the bathroom. Robin knows because he got the wrong phone and Victoria called. So it broke the heart of 2 people that he loved that night. I think it's dumb that they wrote Victoria out of the show in the season 1 because they were perfect for each other, except she had to move away. That dumb thing.
How did she come back? I need to know.
Okay, well, here, let me hit you with it. Later on, I believe it's season 8.
Damn, late in the game. Okay.
Yeah, pretty late. Victoria's getting married.
Aww.
And she leaves the person she's going to marry for Ted.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Ted is not worthy of that.
And then Ted
way
sort of takes her for granted. And Victoria gives him the ultimatum. Granted, normally this is a bad ultimatum. Makes sense in this show, especially because it's over Robin. She says, you're never going to go and mature and move on and be over this and be able to be with me if you're still Robin's friend. Because Ted will do anything at the drop of a hat for Robin. Yeah. So she says, essentially, it's either me or Robin, and he fucking chooses Robin again.
After she left her fiance.
After she left her fiance for him, he breaks up with her.
I want Ted Mosby's head on a pyre.
This is all even worse when you find out, because this is the truth right here, is that Victoria was the safety net mother. If the show got canceled after 1 season, the creators had her in line to be the mother if they didn't get more seasons.
Whoa, good writing, guys.
It just sucks. Because it's there. Victoria was it. She was it. They were perfect.
She's great. Anyway, screw you, Ted Mosby. Rotten hell. Can we get to the mom? Can we get to the titular mom of this?
Oh, yeah. What's the name of the show? early on the show and for most of its run, it is so good because it's a mystery. It starts off with a mystery and you slowly unravel it over 9 seasons. Who is the mother and how does Ted meet her? It's even better because they throw hints as to who she is, what she's like, her interests, her name. They say her name in the first season. You remember?
No. When do they name drop her?
It's when Ted makes a joke that a stripper he meets, whose name is Tracy, is their mom. And the kids react with like a what? And he's
Yeah.
like, ha, 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 I'm kidding. But that tells us that their mom's name is Tracy. So like we get hints like that in season, I believe 2. We see
Gotcha.
that Ted gets a yellow umbrella that's like iconic because he says that yellow umbrella belonged to his wife. So he like had something of her before he even met her, like years later. It's so good because that's what.
Doesn't he find it at like a train station or something?
No, he finds it at a club.
Oh, fun.
That's the things that I like. And I mean, Marvel fans nowadays love that shit. Everyone gets a cheap pop for a little hint, a little Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like, oh, and by the way, that lady that I was seeing, her roommate was your mom. So I was in the same apartment as your mother and didn't even know it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super cool because it feels, and she feels like this inevitable force in his life, this inevitable love that we want to see, we want to know. And they do such a masterful job, I think, of crafting it and showing it and giving you hints to it early on in the series that by the end, you're just, I have to know, who is this? It's going to be worth it. Everything that Ted has gone through will be worth it because he'll get his happily ever after. Instead, Tracy,
ball drop,
the titular mother, gets screwed over big time, along with the fans. We could talk about Tracy a little bit more. What do you know about Tracy, the mom? Do you know anything about her?
I know she's got brown hair. I know she's petite. I know she's got big brown eyes. She's got a sweet little, kind of like a cherub face. She's just very pretty.
She's so cute.
She like lights up a room. She's kind of flighty. She's silly. She's sarcastic.
Is it just me, or does flighty sound like an insult?
It is. It's a little bit of an insult, I think, but it's also it's charming with her.
Okay.
I know that she shares cookies with Lily on a train at some point. And that's really all I know about her. I know nothing about her courtship with Ted.
She plays the ukulele.
Oh, that's cute.
And one of her big things is that she plays the bass.
Oh, the upright bass?
No, like the electric
the guitar.
bass.
Oh, yeah, because that was on Ted's list.
Hot.
It is hot. Also, yeah, she seems too good for Ted. She actually she has self-respect and she seems really intelligent and kind. Noble. She's seems perfect. Like she's got a really strong backbone.
Yeah.
And she really tends to stick up for what she believes in instead of wish-washing.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just leave it for that. Tracy, like you said it so good without even really knowing her. She's better than Ted. I don't even know her, but she's better than Ted. She deserves better than Ted. But instead, she ends up dead. Let's continue.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Let's just go right into some amazing episodes, huh?
Okay.
Oh my God, so many.
Yeah, let's start off by saying 8. I would hope that there were a lot that were worth watching.
Season 1 is pretty much all bangers. It's like all the iconic ones that you know. Every episode hits from episode 1 to episode 20 of season 1. All of them are fantastic.
There you go.
Season 2. Episode 1 is a great pickup from the last one because, as I alluded to, Lily leaves Marshall, so we get to pick up the pieces after that. Great episode. We just saw these episodes. Do you want to say the next one?
Let's go to the mall today. Oh, you wanted to go to the mall today?
That iconic Lily. Robin Sparkles. It's a fun episode.
It is fun.
I guess is that a positive for Robin? She was a teen idol.
I think that's a down. That's a down vote.
Okay. Why?
Anybody who falls into teen idoldom probably has some issues.
Oh, she definitely
does.
Guess
what? Robin has issues. So there you go.
The episode is called Slap Bet. It also has the start of the infamous slap bet from the series. let's ask the same question right now. I know we already talked about it.
Oh, we did.
In the episode, Barney ultimately gets the choice of either he
Getting
gets
slapped.
Either he gets 5 slaps that can be doled out at any time from the point that the punishment is doled out until eternity, or he gets 10 slaps, but they have to all be taken right now. What do you choose?
10 slaps immediately.
Seems like a better choice.
Absolutely. I don't want to live in fear. I already live in fear every day waking up. I don't need more stress.
I don't need the fear of a giant hand looming ever presently behind me like It Follows.
Yeah, Marshall is a big guy. I don't want that just ever present. No. Just batter my face. That sounded inappropriate. I'm not going to say that.
My God. Yeah. Hey, clip that shit.
Don't clip it. Jesus Christ. No, but like just, bruise me up for a day and then, I can move. God, it sounds even worse. Anyway, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I completely understand. And I mean, it's a great long-term booking moment though, because the final slap is not doled out until the last season. So it's a long ways. They got a lot of mileage out of this slap bet.
There you go.
The episode immediately after slap bet, 2 back-to-back bangers, is Single Stamina. It's the introduction of Wayne Brady as Barney's gay black brother. Beautiful episode, super fun. I'm going to use the word masterfully because I think it's really well done. It masterfully turns the whole "your brother is gay" story plot on its head because Barney's fine with his brother being gay. What he has a problem with and the lifestyle he cannot support is that he's getting married. Mm-hmm. And it's just, the way it plays out is so good.
Mm-hmm. And I love how they bury the lead when they introduce Barney's brother. Like, he's gay, just so you know. Why is he black? And we never get an answer, which is great.
We eventually get an answer.
Well, Barney and him don't, so.
Until later.
Okay, well, I didn't see it, so it's not real to me, is it?
I mean, it's not that wild. I'll give you one guess as to why
they have different dads.
Well, there you go.
Well, there it is. It's really not that much of a mystery, is it?
No, not really. Another episode, another iconic thing. You know the song. Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more.
Just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door.
No.
Fantastic.
Arrivederci Fiero is the episode where it's so funny. Marshall's car is almost at 1,000,000 miles.
Impossible.
Yeah. But right when it's on the goal line, it dies and he has to take it into the shop. And they just reminisce on
all the fun times
they had, and the fact that that song is on a permanent loop in it because the tape got stuck. What a good song, though.
It's a great song. I would say it's the song that people associate with this show.
Probably. Yeah. And we just saw a TikTok that was, Ted and his wife, Tracy, singing 500 miles. God, how could they do this to us?
Because they wanted her dead and they made it so.
Well, Lily and Marshall's wedding episodes are sweet. It's a 2-parter. Already said how great Barney is in it. And it feels right. And they do it right. Do you know how they get married?
Did they just end up eloping?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Lily wanted to get married in the forest and Marshall wanted to get married in a church. Or like some fancy building.
I'll tell you how it works out. Both of them have meltdowns because things are just not going right. The guests at their wedding are just kind of annoying, and Lily's ex is there and he's wild because he shows up unannounced. So they end up getting married like behind the church that they're at, with Barney as the officiate and Ted and Robin as the only witnesses. And there's like an unhoused person, I think, who just ends up playing guitar. And it's a really sweet and intimate wedding because they don't need anyone else. They just need their friends and each other.
Cute.
It's very sweet.
Very sweet.
They're great.
Lily pad.
Marsh pillow?
Marshmallow, not marshmallow.
There's marsh pillow.
I know it's because Marshall goes away or Lily's far away. So she like dresses up her pillow in Marshall's clothes, right? Something like that.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah. See, I've seen this show, guys.
Hey, you've seen it. Season 3. There's an episode called How I Met Everyone Else, and it shows how Ted met all his friends. Fantastic. Super funny. Slapsgiving, another great one, because we get a slap on Thanksgiving.
Yay.
And Lily meets her father. Well, she knows her father, but her father comes back, and he is crazy.
Yeah.
There's an episode called The Yips, where Barney sees the woman who took his virginity, but she says that he actually wasn't good at sex. She just lied because Barney's brother essentially paid her to say that he was good at it to give him some confidence. So it just throws off Barney's confidence because everything's based on a lie, and he has to fight to get his mojo back. Very fun.
Yikes.
Season 3, in general, a solid one. They're still doing fantastic.
Hooray.
Honestly, season 4 bangs pretty fucking hard. Because, guess what, Kayla?
What, Eddie?
It's where the series really starts to focus on hinting at the mother.
It's about time we got to the damn point.
We get some big hints. We feel like we're getting so close to her. But I mean, there's a show called Best Burger in New York, where they search for the best burger in New York.
I'm going to say it's not real.
I mean, hey, you may be onto something there.
Yeah.
You know the next one. What is it?
Naked Man. Mm-hmm. I do know that one.
Can you explain what the Naked Man is?
Extremely problematic. What is it? It works.
God.
It works 1 out of 3 times. Is that the math?
It's like 2 out of 3 times.
It works 2 out of 3 times. Okay. Basically, you take a girl back to your house or whatever. You go back. And then they're like, I have to go to the bathroom. And then while they're in the bathroom, you get naked. And then when you come back, you just Superman stance.
Uh-huh.
And then it either goes well or it goes extremely badly.
But at least you know, I guess.
Yep.
A little problematic.
Yeah, it seems a bit rushed.
Seems like a bit much.
Could maybe ask the person if they would like to participate in coitus. But I guess
But the Naked Man is played up as this hero because he comes up with this as just a last-ditch ploy. He says it always starts off with, if you feel like the date is going terribly and you have nothing left to lose, Naked Man.
Naked Man.
It ends with this very fun cut of the Naked Man walking and his shadow gets a cape on it.
I get it.
You get it?
I don't think he's much of a hero, but I'm happy for him.
Okay, well, it works 2 out of 3 times.
Yeah,
guaranteed. The finale of season 4 is called The Leap. It ends with Ted in a new job as a professor, and the mother is in the class that he teaches on the first day.
What? That's cool.
That's really good. Again, it feels like we're about to know who she is. There's still 5 seasons to go.
Oh my God.
Season 5, The Playbook. Do you know what that is?
Is it? Oh, doesn't he try to do all of his tricks? Or it just kind of goes through like the highlights of Barney's strategies for attracting women?
It's another iconic thing from the series. The Playbook is all of Barney's plays, his ruses.
I just remembered. The Playbook is how he proposes to Robin, right? Yeah, because that's the final play.
It's called The Robin. But it's super funny because every single time he's like, oh, the scuba diver, and it plays. It's just so much fun to see every single time.
It's just mischief. It's like pure cartoon fun.
Yeah, it's like How I Met Your Mother becomes a cartoon. And as we know, I fucking love cartoons.
Amen.
The next episode ends on like a sad note because it is pretty sad. It's called The Perfect Week.
That's gross.
You know what it is?
Yeah, he tries to have sex with a different woman every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
7 for 7. Hit
No,
100% of the time.
disgusting.
No?
I'm not slut shaming. I'm just saying from an STD standpoint,
Okay.
that's extremely risky.
Okay. He knew they were clean.
I don't know if it was 2005. Were people really getting into the cleanness of other people?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
If you're not picking up on these two episodes and what they're kind of showing, one of them focuses on this man's playbook and everything's like a cartoon. The Perfect Week is played like one of those sports documentaries where they're interviewing someone on their amazing game they had. Season 5 is all ridiculous premises, and the characters really don't grow that much.
it's just kind of like filler fun. Would
Yeah,
you
it's
say?
just like filler. Let's just do fun stuff. I think I didn't put it down, but I think this is also the season where there's an episode that turns into a musical at the end, where Barney.
It's a musical, a musical. Neil Patrick Harris has got a good voice, and he did a little musical on YouTube that I like. So
Yes, Barney sings a song about suits.
of course he does.
It's great. It's a good episode. Season 6, Zoe is in this season, so
Hooray,
I was right
Zoe.
before. Bad News is such a good episode. You know the one.
Right. Damn. Okay. Yeah. I never really watched it.
You watched it with me.
I think we did watch it. Okay.
Yes.
I don't really remember it.
You don't remember Bad News?
Honey, that was like 3 years ago.
Well, let's devote some time to Bad News.
Okay.
Because Bad News is pretty consistently rated as one of the better episodes in the entire series, and definitely for being such a late season episode in the series, it's fantastic. It's called Bad News because Marshall unfortunately gets some bad news at the end of it, but it's framed in such a fun way, I think. But from the second that the episode starts, I can't remember what number it starts off at, but I want to say 50. In the background of many of the shots, you see numbers placed that count down from 50 all the way to 1. In the episode, Marshall and Lily are trying to get pregnant, and Marshall's very stressed out, so he calls his dad and asks him what to do. Marshall thinks it's a problem with him because his sperm isn't strong enough, and Lily's worried that it's her. When you see the 1, it is a cab that strolls up that has a 1 on top, and Lily gets out and says hi to Marshall. And at that moment, because the countdown's over, Marshall gets the bad news that his father is dead, which is super sad because I think the thing that breaks my heart and probably breaks most people's hearts, because it's just so realistic, I think. I'm fighting back the tears in my eyes because Marshall looks at Lily and he says, I'm not ready for this. Oh, no. It's so sad because you get, at least myself, I start thinking about my father passing away, and it's just like, how can anyone be ready? But he just says, I'm not ready for this, and just hugs Lily, and the episode just ends. It's just, what the fuck?
It's very sad. So did he get to talk to him on the phone?
Well,
before he passed?
I'm glad that you asked, because the episode after Bad News is called Last Words. It's the follow-up that deals with Marshall's father's death. Early on in the season, Barney sort of finds out that he can figure out who his father is, and he doesn't know if he wants to do it or not. But in this episode, because it's called Last Words, Marshall feels guilty because he can't remember the last words that he gave or that he said to his father, or the last words that his father gave to him. And he keeps remembering, like, oh yeah, the last time my dad spoke to me, he was telling me that, like, this movie was good or something like that.
Like, just very arbitrary.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nothing significant. And then another beautiful moment at the end, Marshall finally is able to listen to a voicemail that his dad left him. And he's worried that it's going to be another dumb thing like, oh, this movie is great, or this sandwich is fantastic. And once again, it is beautiful because the voicemail is pretty much his dad saying how proud he is of him and how much he loves him. And Marshall says, okay, I'm happy that I listened to this. And it leads to Barney saying, I want to know who my father is.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful episode.
Aw,
I think
yay!
these two episodes, you gotta watch these
Good
ones.
job, season 6. At least you got these
Right.
two out of you.
And they have the episode Legend Daddy, where, as Kayla alluded to earlier, Barney is very sad because he finds out who his father is. Do you want to tell them what he says?
I
Do you remember?
don't know. I don't remember. I do know that. Okay, maybe I do remember. Interject when and if I'm wrong. So basically, Barney figures out who his birth dad is, tracks him down, finds him,
Yes.
discovers, oh my God, like my dad has quote unquote dad
Yeah.
because he wasn't really there. So sperm donor, we'll call him.
Daddy wasn't there.
To change my underwear. Barney like blows up on his dad because he has a family.
Uh-huh.
He's got like a wife and kids, and they're living like the suburban dream pretty much.
Right.
And Barney flips out. He's like, this isn't fair. I never got any of this, and you just get to kind of like give it away to whoever you choose. That's not fair. I'm taking the basketball hoop. And he rips it off. He rips it off the wall above the garage at his dad's house, and he like takes it home, right?
Yeah.
And then he just cries.
Let me fill in the gaps here.
Yeah, fill in the gaps.
Because the beginning of it is his father trying to impress him by acting like he's pretty much Barney, can just bang any woman he wants, and he lives this cool life. But like you said, he's just a suburban guy. And Barney seems upset at first because his dad's not cool.
Yeah. But that's not what Barney actually wanted.
His dad gets frustrated. It's like, tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, I want to be in your life, but you're not telling me anything. And you were pretty much right, because Barney says, because if you were going to be a lame suburban father, why couldn't you have been that for me?
Mm-hmm.
And that part hits pretty hard because, wow, Barney has a lot going on underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, he takes a basketball hoop, but he takes it to Ted's house.
Right.
Because Ted had bought a home at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, you wanted a hoop, right? A kid needs a hoop.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty
Very
sad. And he
Yeah.
just wistfully looks off outside of the windows.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
Poor Barney.
Season 7, I'll just say, kind of feels like regression for the most part. The only real episode I wanted to pick from this one was called The Burning Beekeeper.
That sounds problematic.
Because it's a super fun episode where they have a party, a housewarming party at Lily and Marshall's new home.
Ooh. Didn't they move to like Staten Island or something?
Yeah. And it's shown in pieces because it's only filmed from the perspective of one room in the house throughout the episode. So like you get the shot of everything that happens in the living room. And obviously people go in and out, and then like when they come back,
that sounds complicated.
At one point someone's on fire. So you're like, what the hell happened? And then you go to like the dining room area and you see, oh, when he left there, he went over here and did this. And then you see the kitchen. And so it's a mystery in the episode. Like, how the fuck? What is going on with these characters?
How did this man light on fire?
It's a super fun episode. I think it's a fun concept.
That is a fun concept. That's season 7.
Yeah.
The whole season? That's the only one we're keeping.
That's it. All right. There's other ones, but I don't know. I didn't want to bog this down with too many.
No, it's fine. We're chugging along.
Season 8 kind of blends together with season 9. You can tell they should have ended the show already. Victoria comes back. We already said what happens.
Yep. Talked about that.
The Time Travelers, though, I think stands out as a great episode and does, I suppose, allude to the ultimate fate of the mother. I don't know if you know.
Pray tell.
There's an episode where it's very fun. At the end, because there's time traveling Barneys and Teds, at the end, all the different versions of them sing the song that, what's it go? Like, whoa, for the longest time. You know that one?
Yeah.
They all sing it together, and I think they do a pretty solid job.
Nice.
If I can find it, I'll insert it here.
Nice.
But that fun bit is like a post-credit scene, because the actual episode is Ted reminiscing on whether he should or should not go out to this event. And future Ted, future Barney show up and say, yes, you should, or no, you shouldn't, because it's either worth it or not. And it all ends with one of the Barneys saying, Ted, enough of this. You're just imagining all of this. The truth is, you're sitting here in McLaren's and you're alone because Marshall and Lily are off living their life and Barney and Robin are off living their life, and you're sitting here with no one to go with you to this show and you're alone. It's it's very sad. I think the part that hits even harder is that he tells his kids that was 45 days before he met their mother and his life changed. And near the end of the episode, he says, if I had known then what I knew now, I would have run to her and gone to her. And it shows him running to her apartment and knocking on her door. And you don't see the mother, obviously, but he says, like, hey, you don't know me, but I'm Ted Mosby. And in 45 days, we're going to meet and we're going to fall in love and we're going to have kids together and craft this beautiful life with each other. And I just wanted to come here and tell you that even though it's only 45 days, I would give up anything to have these extra 45 days with you because I love you so much.
Aww.
Which,
that's really nice.
Yeah, it's super sweet, right?
Yeah, that's very, very sweet. That's very touching.
But
damn you, Ted Mosby.
Right. He can be good.
The moments are fleeting, but
it sucks because looking back on it, you're like, oh, it makes sense why he would want those 45 days. Because at first you're just like, wow, he really loves this person. He wants those extra days. You find out that she dies, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because he'll never get any more days with her. So this extra 45, even more important.
For sure.
And the season 8 finale finally shows us the mother.
The mother.
I think her name is Kristen Milotti.
She's very pretty.
Okay, we're finally here. Season 9.
We finally made it. Oh my God.
Season 9
we're never going to get there.
It's a fucking doozy because, and I'll say why it's so bad after.
There we go. We got to save it.
It takes place over 3 days.
How many episodes are in season 1?
Like 20 something.
Jesus Christ.
Takes place over 3 days.
What is this? Haiku?
And it all builds because it's the weekend of Barney and Robin's wedding.
Right.
The wedding that is undone in the finale of the season, of the series. You know how season 9 is all about these two getting married? What if at the end of the season, we just say, never mind? How would that make you feel?
Pissed. I think I'd be really angry.
Kind of like the season is a waste of time.
Well, it's almost like every wedding in this show, with the exception of Lily and Marshall, has fallen to pieces.
Right.
So what's the fucking point?
I mean, it's just like, why would you care?
Yeah.
Right. And a big part of this season is committed to Ted finally meeting the mother, which is essentially undone in the finale because she ends up dying.
How does she die?
She's sick.
Oh,
they don't say exactly what it is, but she's sick with something.
Great.
So essentially, the season in and of itself feels pointless because the two major plot points of it are undone in the final episode of the season.
Mm-hmm. Makes none of this really fun.
Right. And it's just, barring that, most of the episodes are not that good.
Well, also, the show is called How I Met Your Mother. And Ted spent 99% of this conversation not even talking about the mom.
Right. Just giving hints and then talking about how much he wants to bang their Aunt Robin because his kids call her Aunt Robin.
That's so gross. Why are you like this?
Isn't that weird?
Yes. Ew.
Nevertheless, there's an episode called Bedtime Stories where Marshall, with his baby, tries to keep the baby asleep by telling it bedtime stories, and the whole episode is done in rhyme, which is very fun.
God, that's amazing. That sounds like I would love it.
It co-stars Lin-Manuel Miranda, who I'm sure had a part in writing these, and it's fun. Again, it's another gimmick episode. Some people don't like it. I like it just because, hey, why not? It's a fun concept, right? And then all the mother-centric episodes are good, especially the episode called How Your Mother Met Me, which I think deserves a little bit more time.
Oh, that's cute.
Because it's all about how Tracy, the kid's mother, her life, and how she eventually came to meet Ted. It even has an alternate beginning where it shows Tracy, her friends, and their pictures in the exact same way as Ted and his friends. And then
Aw,
it even has the alternate title, How Your Mother Met Me.
cute.
Really good stuff.
Is it told from Tracy's
Yeah,
perspective? It's
she's the
her
one.
voiceover.
Yeah, she's the one who's saying, yeah, this was my life, and this is my life before Ted, your father, and this is what happened leading
Wow,
up
they
to
only
it.
gave that one episode.
Yeah,
That's aw.
right.
I wish they would have given it a little bit more
It's a
time to
really well
breathe,
done
but
episode.
well, that's good.
I don't think it has any fat in it.
That's good.
But we get to the ending. You don't.
You're trying so hard not to rage out right now. It's
It's just.
great.
I
It's
remember
great.
watching. I watched this live.
That's
I
so
was. I
infuriating, and
was
I'm so sorry for
excited.
you.
I was excited for it. Like, how is this going to end? What's going to happen? And it was definitely one of those moments where you sit there in shock and awe, and you say, "No,
Hmm.
that's cannot be." They're trolling me. When's the next episode? The last episode is a two-parter. It's called The Final Goodbye or The Last Goodbye. I think it's The Final Goodbye.
That's a extremely sad title.
Uh-huh. Everyone pretty much goes their separate ways. Barney and Robin are going to stay in New York.
But they didn't even get married.
No, they got married.
Oh.
They're going to stay in New York. Lily and Marshall are going to move to Italy. And then Ted is going to move to Chicago because he said he can't be around Barney and Robin because they're married. But then he meets the mother.
That's weird.
He meets the mother, and obviously, well, it's Ted. He's like, oh, I still love Robin. This is not okay with me. Anyways, he meets the mother, so that sort of patches things up. He goes and bees with her. It shows them doing one last goodbye in the bar, McLaren's. I mean, McLaren's is such a great, iconic place, but they say goodbye, and like things aren't ever going to be the same. And Lily's like, I love you guys so much. Then we go and we get to see Ted and his wife fall in love and have kids, and we get to be super sad because Ted's super sad. God, it's a pretty gut punching moment. If it wasn't, if we had been able to be with the mother for much longer, because the mom says something about how all daughters' mothers should be at their wedding, and then Ted starts to tear up because he's realizing that she's not going to be at their daughter's wedding. Pretty sad. She fucking dies.
There it is.
Just kind of abruptly. It sucks. You feel bad because you're like, how is this happening? I believe Barney and Robin get divorced off screen, which is awesome. They just sort of say that it happened and you're supposed to move on. Robin returns to being a newscaster. Barney knocks up some random girl and gets a daughter. But that's the part where they play it off as some sweet thing. I guess it is sweet, but they play it off as his daughter is the one woman that he will truly love. And he sort of changes his life and gives up his lifestyle to be a good father, which is pretty sweet. And Barney's going to be great at it. Lily and Marshall are doing fantastic.
As they should, because they are good people.
And the series ends with Ted, no longer Bob Saget, just his regular voice, saying, and kids, that's how I met your mother. The kids are like, what? You told us this story. They pretty much say what you said verbatim. You told us this story. It's supposed to be about our mother. She was barely in it. You pretty much just told us that you're in love with Aunt Robin. Why don't you go be with her? And he's like, what? You're okay with this? And they say, yeah, you love her, I guess, so go do it. And he runs off, and Robin, for some reason, seemingly is in her same apartment.
Weird.
And Ted, like, throws a rock at a window, yells at her, whatever. She looks out, and it's
like in season 1.
It's
an
echo
rain.
of season 1, and he once again has the blue French horn, and we are led to believe, seemingly, that they're gonna be together because now he has permission to be with Robin. It just makes it feel like they just jobbed out the mother. To use wrestling terminology.
Well,
again.
and I don't think the mom would necessarily be happy about that either.
Well, it just also makes it feel like the mother was there as a means to give Ted kids. And now that he has kids, he can finally be with Robin because he got kids from someone else. It's just like,
but here's the thing, like Robin still has to like help raise those kids.
Right.
And she never wanted that. So that's not really fair to anybody.
Yeah, it doesn't feel fair. It doesn't feel right. As I said earlier, what in 9 seasons of them telling us Robin and Ted don't work out is going to make me believe that it's going to work out this time?
I have no idea.
Why would they? Why? And it ends on that shot. And then you sit there in shock and awe and you say, wow, I can't believe that this actually happened.
Yikes. Happy I didn't watch it. Hey.
Here's the final fun fact that maybe justifies this a bit, even though it shouldn't.
Sure. Go ahead. Please inform me, because I'm pissed.
As you may know, people age and get older.
They do?
Yeah. However, the kids who play Ted's son and daughter,
yeah,
they never get older throughout the show because all of their scenes were filmed in the first season, which means that they were locked into this ending in the first season. Because when they say go be with Aunt Robin and all that stuff, that was them filming it like in the first season, because the kids filmed their scenes and then never filmed any more scenes for the series, which just seems pretty dumb to lock down.
Why would you record multiple alternate endings?
Yeah, just do it many different ways.
Cover all your bases.
You would think for a show that seemingly and does feel like at times they have amazing planning, you would think they would do something like that. Not possible, I guess.
Oh my God.
Super dumb. They booked themselves into a corner and they should have just adapted and somehow figured out, like you said, just film different endings. Then you can have your cake and eat it too, because you have the rest of the slices waiting for you at home.
Wow.
You like that?
I did like that. I really did.
That kind of worked out.
That was cute. I liked it. Now I kind of want a cake.
There's an official alternate ending.
Really?
Yeah, you can go watch it on YouTube.
And they released it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's much shorter. And the only real difference is it ends with the mom not dying.
Wow. Almost like that'd be
better.
nice.
Sounds good. It's almost like the show's called How I Met Your Mother, not How I Banged Your Aunt Robin and still want to bang her.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I bang her children? Can I get permission from my children to bang their aunt?
No.
Ted Mosby.
Ugh.
Okay, let's DTR.
DTR. Define the relationship. You know, I haven't really talked much this episode, and that's for an obvious reason. I don't really know a lot. So that shows how show-dependent I am. However, I'm not resentful that I didn't watch this show. So, yeah, you could say that my relationship to this is like a friend of a friend. I'm aware of it. It's fine. Am I going to go get a drink with this show? Probably not. They can go play poker by themselves, and I'll go do what I want to do. For the things that I have seen, this show is pretty fun. It's enjoyable. Like most sitcoms on American TV, it was very much geared towards my quote unquote demographic. It just wasn't during the time of my life where I would have really enjoyed it. Now that I'm practically the same age as the characters in it, it makes a little bit more sense.
You can age with them now.
I can age with them now. I just gotta adjust my my moral opinions a little bit to the 2005s and onward.
Oh, sure.
There's a lot of heart buried underneath this show, and I'm happy to watch it anytime it's on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's good for me. Happy I didn't dedicate, potentially days of my life to this show, but also am not resentful of watching it if the opportunity presents itself.
The relationship with this show is complicated, for sure. On some level, I am show dependent. I hear the theme song and I pop. The amazing episodes will stay with me forever. Season 1 is amazing. Pretty much seasons 1 through 4 are all really solid. And like I said, there's some great stuff in seasons 5 through 9. Just most of it isn't very good. I can watch the show on repeat. I have been since we rewatched season 1. I've been watching the other seasons just in the background as I hang out.
Been your sleep show.
Absolutely. And I never really get tired of it. But with that being said, it's definitely the first time I think that I felt burned by a TV show and a TV series finale. It's just so unsatisfying.
Mm-hmm.
you tell me How I Met Your Mother, and unfortunately, one of the first things that I think of is, wow, I hate the ending of this series.
Mm-hmm.
The show's called How I Met Your Mother. It's supposed to be about the mother.
Yep.
And we barely see her. She's barely mentioned. And the payoff to 9 seasons, 208 episodes was supposed to be worth it, but it ended up making me feel frustrated and annoyed. The finale definitely still feels like and is a waste of time. As flawed as the ending is, the good of the series is great. And I'd say the show is worth at least one watch all the way through. I think at the end of the day, the series is much more about the friendship. It's much more about Ted and his friends and the love that they have for one another. I mean, when you have the mother, the titular mother, die in the series finale, it kind of highlights that maybe she wasn't the most important thing in the series after all.
Mm-hmm.
One of the saddest parts is when the friends go their separate ways. So this show, if you take it at that, is a really solid show about friendship. And as I said, it's worth a watch all the way through because, as Ted says, sometimes even if you know how something's going to end, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the ride.
There you go.
And with those wise words from Ted Mosby, because he may be a piece of shit, but he gives us some wise words. Myself, Eddie, and Kayla, we would like to say thank you for listening. If you liked what you heard, if you...
Sorry.
No. I was laughing about something else.
Oh,
because
God.
I'm just now realizing if this somehow becomes your favorite episode, you're going to be able to say, what was your favorite episode of Sho-Dependent? Oh, the one where Eddie talks for 90% of it, and Kayla just is there.
It's okay. You don't have to like me, and nobody has to.
Much like the mother in How I Met Your Mother.
Hey, kind of pointless. Why was I here? I don't know. I was here, though.
It's like, why didn't Eddie just do this by himself?
I don't know.
That's fine. It's
because you need me to nod my head and
I need validation, much like Ted, Evelyn Mosby.
That's why I'm here.
If you liked what you heard, I promise the other episodes will be less of Eddie talking and have more of Kayla in it. But please follow, download the other episodes so you can see what happens when Kayla actually has more knowledge about what's going on.
I'm smart. I know things sometimes.
And spread the word. Tell your friends that you sit with in the same bar, in the same booth, every single night of every single week, that they can find the Sho-Dependent podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, Google, wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also follow Sho-Dependent Pod on Twitter, on Instagram. That is at SHO Dependent Pod. If you would like to follow myself, Eddie, and hear me blabber on more and more and more and give you hot takes.
He's very good at it.
And hear me complain about video games as I play them. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitch. It is at Victor V. Sweet. My love.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla.
Yes.
Where can they find you?
Not at McLaren's. Definitely not there. You could find me eating some of Victoria's delicious baked goods. You could also find me on Twitter at DJ Vivitch. Oh, was that a little nod to our next episode, Eddie?
It may have been. Can you tell the people what we're doing next?
Oh, happily. We're going to have another guest on next episode, and we are so excited to speak with her. It's been a long time coming. We really do enjoy her as a person, and we are going to talk about a film that all of us enjoy and are very excited to talk about. And we are going to be talking about The Emperor's New Groove.
God, what a great movie.
So good. Can't wait to talk. And I'll actually be able to talk because I know the movie.
Hey, and that's something.
Hey.
What a great idea for a podcast.
To know the content that we're discussing. Go. Yes, very helpful.
Well, we heard from Ted Mosby, his wise words. But as I concluded, the show ultimately is about friends. And if you have friends that you love, that you would do anything for, Barney has some wise words for you.
Whatever you do in this life, it's not legend. Wait for it. Dary, unless your friends are there to see it.